Oh, I am live. Hello, Facebook world and friends and family, and how's everybody doing today? Want to say hello to everybody and let everyone know that I am okay. Yes, I have. I recently had surgery, and I definitely want to tell my story about it. Let's see what's going on here. It's been a while since I've been on Facebook Live, but I can't even see who's logging in. I guess I'll figure it out though, but yes, I had surgery, and I guess I'm gonna tell that story today. I thought it was quite miraculous. I want to thank God first for getting me through such a serious, I don't want to say serious, but anytime there's surgery near your neck or face, you can, it can be considered, well, it is serious. There's no getting around that. So, I figured I wanted to tell a story today on how that came about. Somebody liked me, and you can tell it's been a while because I can't see who logs in and who's not, but doesn't matter anyway. I'll just go into telling my story about it. So I would say, let me try it like this. How do I, Miss Hanky, there I can see people now. Hello, Michelle. How are you today? Just decided to just tell my story on how this Helo was introduced to me, and the story behind what happened. I don't know. I didn't really tell this story, but I'd say about last year, my grandmother went missing. She lives in Brooklyn, and she went missing. And my grandmother's over 80, and she's very independent, and she moves around in the way she wants to. You know what I mean? Grandmothers do that. When they get over 80, they like to move and shake the way they want to. So when she went missing, all their family was on alert, and my cousin Chris, for people from New York, out from Long Island, we went into Brooklyn literally 10, 11 o'clock at night looking for her. And we actually found my grandmother. All right, I saw my grandmother literally getting on a bus. People were frantic. I ran. Picture this. I'm downtown Brooklyn, and I know the color of my grandmother's coat, and I run up to the side of a bus, and bus driver, stop. And she stops, and I tell Grandma, get off the bus. What are you doing? Right? Thankfully, she wasn't in an emergency situation at all, but I feel we got lucky. God was definitely looking out, right? The middle of Brooklyn to find my grandmother random. But after that incident, I was saying to myself, wouldn't it be great if my grandmother had some type of device, right, where like in an emergency situation, she can alert the entire family, because she doesn't like to carry, she doesn't like to carry a cell phone. I bought her a cell phone. She never used it, ever used it. Look at Johnny, Mr. Randy Jones. How are you, brother? It was good to see you. Mr. Polo. Oh, Myra. Oh, I'll definitely say hello to everybody that chimed in. It's good to see people's faces that I haven't spoken to in a while. But anyway, right after my grandmother was missing, and I talked to Grandma and I said, "Hey, Grandma, why you don't carry your phone?" She didn't like it. I figured, one, I have a Fitbit, right? So I understand wearable technology, right? I got an understanding of it, and I realized that, if my grandmother had something that, in an emergency situation, the Helo, this here, could. Oh, Mr. Camp, how you doing, brother? It's always good to see you. Got a GPS to people we love. Absolutely, Mr. Paula. That's exactly where I was going with that. So, the world, the universe is so great, and God is so great that after my grandmother was missing, I was able to come into a device that had a GPS feature on it, which was the Helo here, right? So I decided to look into the company and see what it was about. I bought some stock on this company called World Global Network, and wearing the Helo now. But so I had the device. I bought it for me and my family. I figured it would be a great investment just to, one, wearable technology, where it's going in the future, and all the things that this thing says it can do. So to speed up the story, just recently, this Helo device monitors your blood pressure and can actually do an EKG right from the wrist, right? And a lot of other great features. So my blood pressure tends to be really good. And all of a sudden it started spiking, right? I was up to like 150, 58, over 100, right? Anyone that knows blood pressure, and I got a bunch of nurses' friends on here, like that was really high for no reason. Mind you, I felt good, I'm very active, everything was feeling good. But my EKG also said abnormal. I was like, heart feels good, blood pressure's high. Helo's telling me this. I said, I should go to the doctor. Mind you, I'm feeling fine. I go to the doctor. Doctor tells me I do blood tests. They do a echo heart monitor. I had a real with the machine EKG done, and the doctor says you have a lymphoma in your neck, non-cancerous, thank God, right? But that's got to be removed immediately. Like if you don't understand the pressure it's putting on your nerves and affecting your heart rate. So I'm like, I feel fine. So I went and had a surgery yesterday, right? So this was like just Monday. I went to the doctor, and yesterday I had the surgery. Doctor was able to remove. It was like a mass inside, because lymphoma is just a mass. I had a mass inside my neck. The doctor pulled it out. The echo. I did the echo test, and they said my heart is strong. It's like a what is he using? Some funny word. It's like your heart is strong like a stallion, right? So I had the surgery yesterday, and it had the big thing on my neck. The doctor did a fantastic job. You can see they literally went in, took the lymphoma out. So I say all this to say, all right. First of all, I'm just thankful for God to be, because God was the one who really handled all this and healed me. But the Helo, this device here, really aided in saving my life. Like I felt fine. You know what I mean? I felt great. And I would not have gone to the doctor because of how I felt. But when you have a wearable technology where all it really does is, I even think to say that because I have a Fitbit, right? I have a Fitbit, but this Helo is so advanced. I mean, it does everything. It does your blood pressure, your moods, it does your sleep, it does your steps. Yes, it is, Mr. Jerome. God is fantastic. Is that Yaka Ali Day? Oh my God, I haven't heard from you in a long time. Oh man, it's good to see people I don't get to speak to or I see often. But the device does oh man, what it does your breath rate. It does your like think about a device on your wrist where you touch the plate and it literally does an EKG. Can you imagine that? Like my insurance paid for my EKG, but that's expensive to get that done. Brother, I could never say your name the way you say it, man. But it's always good to hear from you, man. How things with you, my brother Gregory Finch doing. A lot of people joining. This is great. I always like Facebook Live, but this device, all right. This is also why I think I purchased stock in this company because of how visionary it is. This device, the next model, which is literally coming out, is going to be doing blood alcohol and glucose monitoring, non-invasive, for people who have diabetes, or blood alcohol levels for people who are drinking and driving. Like, the device is amazing, right? So from just a device perspective, thank God I was wearing that, because if I wasn't wearing it, I would have never gone to the doctor to even know, right? For it to continuously monitor me and let me know that yo something's wrong, right? Because a lot of us, we probably don't go to the doctor as much as we should, right? Or if we feel fine, there's no symptoms, you just might not know. I just think about how much later if I would have waited. Said Mr. Tender, oh brother, it's always good to hear from you, Mr. Tender. Hope things are great with you. So upon that, like, I just feel I would be irresponsible at this point not to share it with everybody, Helo, and what it can do for you and your family. I mean, this button on the side, this was the main purpose, right? This is why I got it in the first place. There's a button here. It sends GPS coordinates to your family and loved ones, right? So my grandmother, who has a Helo, if she's ever in an emergency situation, she can double tap the button, and then I'll get an alert saying, okay, this GPS coordinates on exactly where my grandmother is, right? Or the Helo allows you to send your vitals to your loved ones. So if my grandmother's, blood pressure gets too high, I get an alert straight to my phone saying, hey, your grandmother's blood pressure levels they're elevated right now. So I can call grandma and say, hey, look, grandma, you need to lay off the sodium, you need to lay off the salt a little bit. I'm getting reports that your Helo is just too high. Hey, cousin Jill, how are you? Yes, I'm thankful as well. I'm glad I'm okay too. So I just feel it would be irresponsible for me after going through, like, I found out Monday and I had the surgery on Wednesday. Like, that's how important. The doctor's like, yo, this lymphoma has to come out of your neck immediately. Like this has to come out. So I mean, I feel like I got to share it with everybody now. It's just not something I can't be selfish and not tell people. Like I said, I have a Fitbit. I love my Fitbit. It's good for, not competition, but, the steps. It's the type of device where, it's competitive with the people that you care about and friends, and you can set, but this does all of that. It does your steps. It does your sleep. Mine tells me how many hours, how I slept last night, and the quality of my sleep, if it was deep or not. But to be able to monitor my family in an emergency situation, that's really what initially did it for me. But to see that it has all these other features that, look at that. I literally just had surgery, right? And I'm kind of just speechless on it, on the power of where wearable technology is. So, yeah, I've got to tell the world now to get yourself a Helo. Yes, you definitely now can get them from me. Person who shared it with me was like, listen, just be a customer of the Helo and get other people to be customers. That's it. Vet, pleasure. How are you? Thank you. So, basically anyone that has any questions on the Helo, how to get it, what it does, just inbox me. I'll be glad to share it with you. I mean, if you have elderly parents, or you're into your health, or you just want a device that monitors it. I mean, I know how popular Fitbit is right now and Apple Watches and stuff, but like this technology is more advanced. It's the most. It's listen. I purchased stock in this company, right? First of all, I purchased it. It was at 46 cents, right? So y'all can all do your homework and go see what it is now, because I still believe I'm a visionary, and I just feel that this device will. I mean, think about it. It's going to have blood glucose monitoring, non-invasive. Like if you, okay, then I will. Let me take a swig of my tea. Anyone that knows it, if you know me a little bit, you know I love tea. You know I wish I had my Ayurvedic chai in there with me right now. But basically, I'm saying that if you have loved ones, right, and you don't have something that monitors your health, the Helo is the most advanced wearable technology on the market. Yes, Ms. Hanky, you definitely will be getting yours soon, and I'm enjoying sharing it with people, right? Because I know what it personally can do for you and your family, you know, and all the features that it have. And just here's what I liked about this that I'll share, right? The firmware on this device will continually upgrade, right? So, you know, think about like when you get a device, right? You have the device now and it comes with its features, but later on, there's other features that this device is going to be adding. A mosquito shield, I guess, for places in the world that, you know, have the West Nile virus and the Zika virus to give off of radiation to keep them away from you. The same device, the firmware will upgrade. I just think it's fantastic to have, and wow. I'm not in any pain. The doctor just says no heavy lifting. Stay off my feet. Stay off my feet for a couple of weeks, and I don't know. I'm just. I mean, I just have to start sharing this with people now. I mean, it like the awareness of it 24 hours, 7 days a week. I mean, the battery is 3 days, right? So you're always wearing it and you forget about it and you look at your phone and you have 3 days worth of your blood pressure, you know, your blood pressure running in the background, telling your EKG if your heart is good, right? Letting you know if your sleep is good. I just think that's amazing. It's an amazing device. So it's my job to share it. I can't keep it to myself anymore. All right, it's just a device that is absolutely amazing and helping people. So I'll probably be doing more of these. You'll be seeing me more now. This Facebook Live, I kind of like it. It's kind of fun. So let me say hello to some people. I may have missed some people. I don't know. Who was that? You know, obviously I'm not on here a lot, but I said what's up to Mr. Tender, Ty Williams. How are you, sister? Powerful woman right there. Just go get her. It's got to be another way to see, right? Who's actually, without me having to scroll, right? Shemaine's joined. What's up, sister? How are you? Dinah's been showing me mad love since I started. I said what's up to Vet, brother Pigeon. How are you today, man? My cousin Jill, and I got two Michelles that logged in. What's up to both of you ladies? Both of y'all are great people. I said what's up to Jerome and Greg. So if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I'm not on here enough to know. Like when you scroll, it shoots back up, right? So you really don't get to see and say hello to everyone that you may want. But that's about it for now. Oh, I said what's up to Myra as well. So thanks for everyone for chiming in. Like I said, I'd be happy to share with you. I'll actually probably just put my link. I wonder if I can do that right on here. Let's try. Let's see. W. Let's see how this works. Oh, it looks like it is working. And people signing back on while I'm trying to share. Let's see how this works. 1,000 dot world gn.com. Looks about right. Oh, it's my other cousin. Oh, my cousins joined on today. Oh, that's great. Get your family into this. What's up, Chris? Yeah, I didn't call you. Yeah, I had a surgery yesterday. I had a lymphoma in my neck, and you'll have to go back and watch the whole story. I found out I had surgery yesterday. They took it out. It was a successful surgery. But my Helo helped spot it for me. That's what made me go live today. You know, the awareness and the monitoring of your vitals to let you know 24 hours a day. It's pretty amazing. So people can go to my site. I mean, you can inbox me. I'd rather just talk to people about it. You know what I mean? And who else? Anybody else log in? So I'll probably just, someone just called. That was my cousin. Chris, I'll hit you back in a few minutes. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. I'll log back in. I mean, there's so much more to the Helo, but I feel I gave y'all enough on just literally how this device aided in saving my life. And I'm very thankful to be here and thankful for an opportunity to be able to share it with people because I see what it's done for me. So I hope y'all all, people still responding? You gotta like Facebook Live. Who's that with the wow? You can tell I'm not a pro at this yet. But yo, once I get good at this, I'm gonna be on here a lot because I kind of like it. So that's about it for now. Hope everyone has a fantastic day. I'm gonna rest a little bit. I may come back on a little later, tell more of that story. Y'all all have a fantastic day. Peace.